Have you ever heard a sound so scary that you hid and then even forgot where your friends were? Well, something like this happened to all the little forest animals. They couldn't even remember why they had stopped talking to each other. But a tiny squirrel named Nibby wasn't going to let this continue. She wanted to get to the bottom of this big mystery. So she set off on an exciting journey deep into the Whispering Tree. Welcome to the magical world of the Whispering Tree, where animals live together in harmony. But right now, no one is talking to anyone. Let's ask our friend Bongo the beatboxing bear what happened. One day a strange sound echoed through the Whispering Tree. At first it sounded like someone was singing. Then the song got louder and angrier. Finally, it started to sound like a monster roaring. All the forest animals froze. They didn't know what to do. Tilly, the turtle, was sipping her tea when suddenly she heard the terrible sound. She dropped her cup, but not a single drop spilled. Tilly was so scared. She quickly hid under a nearby leaf and hasn't moved since. Deep in his cave, Benny the beaver was busy making a dam. He worked hard all day, but now he couldn't focus on his work. He kept imagining what the scary noise might be. What if it was a hungry wolf or a giant eagle? Benny couldn't think of anything else. Raffi, the rainbow fox, was painting a beautiful picture when she heard the strange noise. She dropped her paintbrush and closed her eyes tightly. When she opened them, she saw a blank canvas. That's how scared she was. But a tiny squirrel named Nibby wasn't afraid. She was curious. She wanted to see what was happening. But when she told her friends about it, they got really upset. Benny the beaver said, "Stop being silly, Nibby. You don't want to go outside. It's too dangerous." Tilly the turtle said, "Stay inside, Nibby. It'll be much safer there." But Bongo the beatboxing bear said, "Don't worry, Nibby. If you need help, you can always count on me," and Bongo gave Nibby a big thumbs up. So Nibby set off on her own to find out what was happening. She walked past tall mushrooms and crossed a babbling brook. She had never felt so brave, but suddenly she heard the noise again. It sounded like someone was crying. Nibby followed the sound until she found a little bird sitting on a twig. She was so small, her feathers were wet, and she had no nest. "Are you okay?" asked Nibby. The little bird shook her head. "I want to sing, but I don't know how," she said with a sob. "When I try, I just make a funny noise." Nibby felt bad for her. She sat down next to her and said, "Well, maybe we can help you find your voice." Just then, Bongo the beatboxing bear came by. He was surprised to see Nibby with a new friend. "Do you need my help?" he asked. "Yes, please," said the little bird. "Can you teach me how to sing?" Bongo smiled. "Of course I can." And so he started to sing and dance for her. He sang about happy beavers, sleepy turtles, and curious squirrels. The little bird watched him carefully and tried to copy him. At first she could only make a funny noise, but then she started to sing along with Bongo. Suddenly, Tilly the turtle came by. She was looking for Bongo to tell him that he shouldn't play while she was sleeping because the noise was very loud. But then she saw the little bird and she stopped. "Can I help her too?" she asked. "Of course you can," said Bongo. "She wants to learn how to sing." So Tilly started to hum a little tune. It was a song her mother used to sing to her when she was a little turtle. The little bird listened carefully and tried to copy Tilly. At first she couldn't sing the whole song, but after a few tries, she got it right. Just then, Raffi the rainbow fox came by. She was looking for inspiration for her next painting when she saw Bongo, Tilly, and Nibby. "What are you doing here?" she asked. "We're helping this little bird find her voice," said Nibby. "Oh, I love singing," said Raffi. "Can I help?" "Of course," said Bongo. "Why not?" So Raffi started to sing and dance for the little bird. She sang about colorful flowers, fluffy clouds, and sparkling stars. The little bird listened carefully and tried to copy her. First, she made a funny noise. Then she started to sing along with Raffi. After a while, all the forest animals gathered around the little bird. They wanted to help her become a good singer. They sang and danced for her, and she tried to copy them. At first, she made a lot of mistakes, but finally she could sing the whole song. All the animals cheered. They were so happy for her. The little bird was also very happy. She could finally sing, and when she flew away, all the animals returned home. They were still a bit afraid, but now they weren't as scared as before. Nibby went to see Tilly, the turtle. "Can we be friends?" she asked. Tilly was so happy to see Nibby. She had missed her little friend. "Of course we can be friends," she said. "Let's have some tea." Then they went to Bongo's house. He was practicing his beatboxing when he saw Nibby and Tilly. "Can I help you too?" he asked. "We wanted to be your friends," said Nibby. "Of course you can be my friends," said Bongo. "Come on, let's dance." Then they went to see Raffi, the rainbow fox. She was painting a beautiful picture when she saw Nibby, Tilly, and Bongo. "What can I do for you?" she asked. "We wanted to be your friends," said Nibby. "Of course you can be my friends," said Raffi. "Look, I painted a picture for you, Nibby. It's you and your friends." Nibby was so happy. She gave Raffi a big hug. From that day on, Nibby and her friends were the best of friends. They played together every day, and they never forgot the little bird who taught them that even if you make mistakes, you can always try again and never give up. The end. Well, little viewers, that's the end of today's story. How did you like it? Did you enjoy watching it? We really hope you did. Please give us a thumbs up if you liked watching it. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of our future videos. See you soon. Bye-bye.